Not a problem. Thank you for telling me that, Music Biz. Yeah, we're still getting the live stream set up anyway. All right. So, anyways, everybody's going to say, what the hell are you talking about in the title? That ain't even a word, emo. Well, I'll tell you why I made it a word in just a minute. All right, I'll tell you exactly why I made it a word. All right, so I ran into a problem it's been an ongoing problem since August, okay? And I never really dealt with it before. I never really took the time to deal with it. Oh, and get that off of Top Chat. I hate that fucking Top Chat. I wish YouTube would get rid of that. And no, I'm not trying to spurg out in this video. I just hate that. If I could set up YouTube to permanently go to live chat every time I go live, by Jesus Christ, I would do it that way every time. All right, so now, and I'm streaming on both channels because this what we're talking about is going to affect both channels. It's not necessary. It doesn't have to do with trolling or spurging out, so sorry if that's gonna bore you that it ain't a spurging out video. I can see both chats, by the way. So, what I titled this video is shrink featureation. Okay? Now, everybody knows that a few years ago, you could buy, well, I had one right here. I didn't really need to reach for that other one. You can buy a bottle of soda, a bottle of Coca-Cola, just a bottle of spring water, but you get the point. You can buy a bottle of Coca-Cola, Pepsi, Mountain Dew, Dr. Pepper, whatever you wanted. 2 or 3 years ago, you could buy a bottle of soda or a bottle of water, and it'd be a 20-ounce bottle of soda. Now with shrinkflation, now when you go to buy a bottle of Pepsi and a bottle of Coke and a bottle of Dr. Pepper and a bottle of Sprite and even a bottle of fucking Poland spring water, the fucking water is now 16.9 ounces. Well, what happened to it being 20 ounces, right? It's because they shrunk, inflated the bottle of soda, right? So I took the word inflation and I cut the end of it off and I put feature in front of it. Because what we're talking about is the same thing, only we're talking about it with features, okay? Back in 2020, when I first joined, when I considered myself a member of the 1A movement, and I didn't have 1,000 subs, I was trying to figure out ways to be able to go live on YouTube. Like when I went to the Rockwall trip, okay? And News Now 702, she gave me a program to try that was kind of okay. And but it was glitchy. It got me through Texas. After going to the Texas trip, somebody suggested to me, Emo, why don't you use Prism Studio? So I put Prism Studio in my phone. Okay? I don't even remember what the first app was called. The one that News Now 702 helped me with. I can't even think of the name of it. If I think of it, I'll put it in the description. So somebody says try Prism. So I tried Prism Live Studio and I downloaded it into my phone. And at the time when I first downloaded Prism, you were allowed to put a watermark on your video. You are allowed to multi-stream on your using the app, meaning going to more than one channel, like I am right now. Okay, it gave you features to switch between the cameras of your phone. Okay, meaning that you could get the best camera for whatever you were filming, whatever you wanted to get the shot on. So, the end of 2023, I'm still using Prism Live Studio. I decided I'm going to start filming and recording the rock and roll concerts here in town. And I was doing that. I was doing it to the my public access channels Rumble page. I was doing that to a Roku server that I set up for that channel, and I was multi-streaming most of 2023 from the phone to 2 servers. Most of 2024, pretty much all of 2024, I was able to live stream the concert to my Rumble page. Okay? Now, a lot of times that I live streamed these concerts to Rumble, I did it unlisted because I didn't want people to get in the habit of watching the concerts on my live stream, because then everybody would have just stayed at home and nobody would have came to the park. So I kind of didn't want to take away from the park paying for these bands to come in. I didn't want to take away from from their audience. So I was like, no, most of the time I'm just going to, stream the concert privately so I can edit it later and then make a public on-demand video later. That's what I was doing, okay? And sometimes streaming to the Roku channel. Being able to run more than one server. Being able to go to more than one destination. So now we get to August of this year now. Now I'm getting to the chase of what I'm talking about. So, they had a concert in the park, and it was a really damp, cold, dreary fucking day. Really cold, damp, dreary. It wasn't like a constant freeze, but it had that damp chilliness to it, okay? And the band decided that they had already rescheduled twice to play in the park. And 2 other times that they scheduled to play in the park, they canceled because of, nasty weather. They didn't want to cancel a 3rd time. So I'm in the park, and these guys are playing their rock and roll, and it's like a ghost town. And I'm like, the whole park's like a fucking ghost town. And I'm like, nobody's coming out in the rain for this. So I said, all right. I said, because people are not... So I put a post on my Facebook page, and I said, I know a lot of you guys don't want to come out today in the rain. I'm going to live stream the concert. And I went to live stream the concert on the Roku channel, on the Rumble channel, and this message pops up. As of August, you cannot stream to multiple channels on Prism Live Studio unless you pay $9.95 a month to stream to 2 destinations. That is shrink featureation. To give somebody the features in the beginning of the program and then take it away later, that shit pisses me off. That shit fucking infuriates me. So they shrunk featureization that platform, that app. And that really pissed me off. And then again, coming to fucking, so it was like, yeah, I didn't really worry about it. I just kept streaming to one destination to get rid of the summer. And then the protests last week happened. And I'm like, I want to stream to more than one destination. And I tried again with Prism Live Studio. No, in order to fucking stream to multiple destinations, you gotta pay for it now. I hate these programs that give you something for free and then they take it away later. StreamYard did the same fucking thing. Oh, go to StreamYard, create a panel, have 6 people on your panel, be able to add one personalized background, like my rainbow background I have in this video. Be able to add one personalized background to the live stream for free. Be able to add music to StreamYard for free. Be able to record 20 hours of video for free on StreamYard. Be able to add music to StreamYard. And then what does StreamYard do? What does StreamYard do as they got bigger? Now, you want a customization background? Pay me, bitch. You want music in your stream? Pay me, bitch. You want to be able to add your own thumbnails and backgrounds? Pay me, bitch. You want to be able to play videos in your StreamYard panel? Pay me, bitch. That's what StreamYard did. They got fucking greedy. They gave everybody a whole bunch of fucking features at the beginning of the program and then took them all away where you gotta pay $50 fucking a month to use fucking StreamYards. And half the features that you used to be able to use on StreamYards for free, you gotta pay for now. That's shrink featureation. And I don't know if I'm the first person to use this word, but it's a new word that I made up today. And I hate when programs do this. I can't stand it. Because StreamYard got greedy. StreamYard started taking all these features away because they got greedy. Prism Studio took a whole bunch of features away on the mobile app because they got greedy. It's shrink featureization at its finest is what it is. That's what it is. And if you want those, and these companies don't give a fuck, because they'll look at you and they'll say, well, if you want those features back, pay me, bitch. And we'll give you those features back. That shouldn't be right. I don't like that we went from 20 ounce bottles of soda to 16.9 bottles of soda because we had to have shrinkflation. And now they do it with computer programs, and I call it shrink featureization. And it's bullshit. It shouldn't have happened. Prism, you ruined you think Prism Live Studios gives a fuck that I'm bitching about this now? No, because they don't care. They're like, oh, well, if you want to use our features, pay me, bitch. That's how all these fucking... that's how all of these fucking companies operate. So when a new program comes out there, and they advertise a whole list of fucking shit, oh, we'll give you this, and this, and then three or four. Really? Oops, thought I unmuted myself. Sorry. Sorry. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Sometimes a phone call comes in, I can't help it. So, I was watching Harvey Freebird the other day, Friday night. And of course, Harvey Freebird has the Streamlab thing, where you can somebody can hit the link on Streamlabs and it will show up up on the screen of the video. Somebody fucking joins the channel as a member, it shows up on the channel. Somebody becomes a subscriber, it shows up on the channel. Somebody sends a donation, it shows up on the channel. Somebody who sends a super... Everybody knows what Streamlabs is, right? So, somebody asked in Harvey's live stream on Friday, how are you live streaming? And he says, oh, I'm using this program called IRL Pro. So I looked it up. I looked up RIL Pro. It's in your Play Store. RIL Pro. And it's the one that if you have Stream Elements, you can add the chat to it. You can add when people sub to you. You can add when people give you a donation. You can add all that shit. Now, getting back to what I'm talking about, Streamlabs again. Okay? I'm getting to the point of why I'm talking about that. And Harvey's like, oh yeah, you can stream to multiple destinations. It's a lot better than YouTube. Now, the other thing that Prism Studio took away when they took away all the good features, they took away the ability to be able to select the best camera on your phone. IRL Stream app gives you those features back, where you can choose the best fucking camera for the live stream. Because every once in a while, Harvey's like, god damn it, I did it again when I switched to that camera. I hit the blurry one instead of the HD one. Okay? Harvey's not perfect. He makes mistakes. Okay? Well, in Prism Live Studio, it selects the shitty camera all the time, and you can't select the one that's in 4K on your phone. Because you gotta pay $9.99 a month to be able to use that, because it's shrink featureation. So, I went over there, and I looked into the app, and the app is really cool. I like the features. I like all the shit. Now, here's where the problem comes, where it affects you guys. This is why we're making the video. Here's where it comes, where it's going to affect my channel, and it's going to affect you guys. This is the reason why we're making a live stream. This is the important part right here. IRL Pro does not connect to fucking YouTube directly. You have to RTMP the live stream. To be able to use YouTube, you have to use the RTMP, which means you're using a third party, because it's you and YouTube. But now the RTMP is the middleman between you and YouTube. When you RTMP a live stream, because you are not directly connected to YouTube, it will not show me the chat. in IRL Pro. Because you're using the RTMP server over here to connect me to YouTube. And this middleman server right here cannot relay the chat. Okay? So, this is where the trolls have fucked themselves. That's right. This is where the trolls fuck themselves. Especially Shiva, the Church of Four, the Four Eyes, stupid, moronic, pedophile, faggot that he is. Okay? This is where Shiva comes in now. Shiva thought it would be a good idea to get emo banned from Streamlabs. That's right. I wasn't using it for donate. I was hardly using Streamlabs. Why? Because setting Streamlabs up where it shows every super chat on the fucking goddamn screen is a pain in the ass. You got a green screen and you got to do all this weird shit just to get it to show up on the live stream. Every time for it to go bling and send a message. Every time somebody sent a super chat, it bling and send a message. Okay? That's why I never hardly used it on my YouTube. That's why I did a lot of panels on YouTube where the fucking thing wasn't even on. From the time I started using it on fucking YouTube to the time that Shiva got me banned, the lowlife Four Eyes faggoty fuck that he is, he decided to get me fucking banned from Streamlabs. Well, guess what? That fucks all of you now. Why does that fuck you? Because the only program that will relay YouTube's chat into RIL Pro is Streamlabs, where you got me banned. So because you motherfuckers got me banned from Streamlabs, when I'm mobile streaming from now on, there will be no more live chat. That's right, because Shiva the faggot pedophile had to take it upon himself to get me banned from Streamlabs, the only program that will give me an element to show the chat in the mobile live stream. So see how you fucked yourselves, trolls? See how you fucking fucked yourselves. So, because of that, because Shiva wanted to be the ruthless cocksucker that he is, and all you motherfuckers thought it was funny to fuck me on Streamlabs, guess what? You just fucked yourself when you have no more mobile live stream chat. Because I don't have another element to put in there. So you did it to yourselves, trolls. You did it to yourselves. Now I'm going to everybody's going to say, well, Emo, why don't you use the fucking regular YouTube live stream? Because I have my phone, which I left downstairs. I'm not going to go downstairs and wait and make you guys wait while I get it. But I had my phone in my hand, okay? Well, it was actually mounted to a tripod. And this is why the protest was started twice on my main channel and once on the secondary channel. Because as I'm walking around with the camera on the tripod, every time I, accidentally hit a bump in the sidewalk or the curb and my cell phone went like this, on an angle, it said, oh, orientation has changed. So when I put my phone back this way, the screen went black and said, please rotate your phone. Because they thought I wanted to stream this way now. Because all I did was lightly turn the phone like this. Being on the tripod. So, 3 fucking times I had to restart the fucking live stream. Because of the YouTube fucking app, where all you do is slightly move the phone, and it says, oh, the orientation in your live stream has changed. And I couldn't get it back, and I couldn't get it fucking back. And the reason why we only went, there's only 2 parts on this channel that were actually live chat streamed on the 2010 account is because I did other videos on the 2010 account and I knew I was out of notifications after having to start the fucking live stream 4 fucking times. Because all I did was slightly turn my phone like this and it would say, oh, your orientation pattern has changed. So I can't use the YouTube app anymore. I ain't got patience for it. Now, every time I set up YouTube, and it's streaming this way, when you hold your phone this way, down the bottom it says go live. And then over here in this part of the phone, it shows your chat. And then up here right up here in the upper corner, like right in this area, there's an X. When you're done live streaming, you're supposed to hit the X. Right? You're supposed to hit that X. And then the other message will come up and say, are you done live streaming? And you hit yes. And it will save your fucking live stream. Well, the other thing I noticed on my phone is every time I fucking set up my phone to hold it this way, the X on the screen that's supposed to be over here to end the live stream disappears. The only way when I'm streaming on the YouTube app in this mode on my phone, the only way I can get out of the YouTube live stream is I gotta shut my phone off. Yeah, literally hold the power button and tell the phone to shut off. Because the X up here disappears and you can't shut the YouTube live stream off when you're in this orientation on your phone. When you got it this way. Every time you have it this way, there's an X at the top. But every time I live stream this way, that X disappears. And the only way I can kill the live stream is I gotta shut the fucking phone all the way off. And then go back into the YouTube app. And then when you hit go live again, it will say, wait a minute, you already have a live stream going. Would you like to end this current live stream? Or would you like to continue? And I'm going to hit end live stream and then it will go off. Because every time I hold my phone this way, the little X over here, the end of the fucking the YouTube live stream disappears every time I'm on my phone. Every time you slightly turn the phone a little bit, it says, oh, you changed your orientation of the video. Please rotate your phone. And I shouldn't have had to deal with all this shit at a fucking protest. A fucking protest is not the time where I gotta fucking start a live stream 14 fucking times. So from now on, when I go live on mobile, we will be using IRL Pro. IRL Pro is not a direct connection to YouTube. It uses an RTMP server off to the side as the middleman to connect this phone to YouTube. That's what an RTMP server does. An RTMP server cannot relay the chat. So therefore, from now on, when I am mobile live streaming, there will be no more chat. Why will there be no more chat? Because the only way to get the chat to show up is you have to be able to put elements into the IRL Pro. And the only company that will allow you to put elements into RIL Pro is Streamlabs. And you trolls got me banned from Streamlabs. So because you got me banned from Streamlabs, I cannot put the element into RIL Pro to show the chat. So you basically fucked yourselves, trolls. I'll be right back. And I'm actually going to do this live, so you guys can see what I mean. I wasn't going to go get it, but let's go over here. So we go over here and we go to YouTube. And we're going to go over here to plus. And it says, and the button's on live. See it? It's on live. Go to live. Alright, so I'm going to edit this. And I'm going to change the visibility from public to unlisted for a minute. As you can see, I just put it as unlisted. And we go this way. Okay, I'm going to start it in this orientation, alright? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in here to YouTube. And I got it unlisted, and I'm going to go next. And it's going to ask me if it's made for kids. And I go, and I hit go live. Now it's live. Now, as it's live, do you see the X in the corner? You see that X in the corner? Right up here, there's an X. Okay? You see that X in the corner? If I hit that X, if I hit this X, it's going to say, would you like, do you want to stop streaming? Cancel or hit OK? So then I can hit OK. I can hit OK. And then it goes to this menu. And then you've got to hit the done button to get it on YouTube. Okay, so now that live stream is done. Now, when I go like this, and I go over here to live, we're gonna do the same fucking thing again. We're gonna edit this, and we're gonna put this on unlisted because I don't want to erase all my fucking notifications. We're gonna put that on unlisted, and then we're gonna change the. Wait a minute. I did that wrong. We're going to go over here, and we're going to hit the orientation, and we just changed the orientation. Then we're going to go over here and hit edit, and we're going to set it as unlisted. We're going to go next, and then it's going to ask me, is it made for kids? And I'm going to say no, and then I'm going to hit the live stream button. And there's the countdown. It's counting down. Okay, so now it's live. But if you notice, there's no X on the screen to end the live stream. See the X to end the live stream is gone. See it? There's no X on the screen to end that live stream. No X on that live stream at all. Do you see? You see what I mean? There's no X on that live stream to end the live stream. So now, for me to end this live stream, this is what I gotta do. Because there's no X. I can't kill this. This is live streaming. I can't kill this. So now the only way I can stop that is I gotta go like this. Where's my power button? I gotta hold the power button down like this, and then go restart, because there's no X in the corner. Restart the fucking phone. Which will reboot. There it goes. It's rebooting again. Restart the phone. This is the shit I had to deal with on Saturday. Because of YouTube's app being so fucking stupid. And as you can see, it's booted. Now that the phone's on, I gotta go like this. Now watch this. I gotta go in here like this. Come on. It takes a minute. It's slow as fuck. And this is why there was like 2 or 3 minutes in between me ending the live stream after I went off. Because I gotta reboot the phone like this. Then I gotta go back to YouTube, which is right here. And then when I hit the live button again, right? I hit add this and go live. It's going to say, see, you already have a live stream running. Would you like would you like to continue, or would you like to end the current live stream? So I got to reboot my phone in order to get this message so I can end this live stream. Isn't that fucked up? Isn't that dumb, YouTube? Isn't that dumb? Now again, we're going to go over here like this, and we're going to hit the orientation on this. Alright, orientation changed. We're going to go next. No, it's not made for kids. And we're going to go, we're going to go live. Now watch this shit. I'm going live again to prove a point. There it is. It's counting down. Okay, so now it's live again. Again, no X on that screen anywhere to shut that live stream off. No X anywhere to shut that live stream off. None. Okay? So now, see, I slightly turned the phone a little bit, and now look at this. Now the orientation has changed. Please rotate to broadcast. See? Now I set it up for this mode, but now it won't live stream in this mode. See? Rotate to broadcast, because I turned the phone just a little bit. This is how stupid YouTube is. Okay? All I did was lightly turn the phone. And you've seen that came up, right? It's right there on the screen. And again, because I set it up in that mode, the only way I can shut that live stream off is I gotta go like this again. Come on. I gotta go over here and... Nope. I hit the wrong button. I gotta go over here like this. Restart the phone again. This is how fucked up YouTube shit is. This is how fucked up YouTube shit is. I gotta fucking turn the phone off to end the goddamn live stream. Does that make sense? That I gotta turn the fucking phone off to end the live stream? That don't make no fucking sense to me. So again, now I gotta go in there, I gotta hit restart, let the phone boot up again, and then I can kill that live stream that's running in the background with this one. This is how stupid YouTube's app is. Where you turn the phone just a little bit, oh, you changed the orientation of your live stream. Why? Because I lightly turned the phone a little bit? Really, YouTube? When I set a fucking orientation, I would like YouTube to keep that fucking orientation. It doesn't matter if I turn the phone upside down and then turn it back again. When I set the fucking phone up in this orientation, I expect it to stay in this fucking orientation, YouTube. And again, when you live stream it with YouTube, you can only select the front and rear camera. It doesn't let you select which camera you want in the YouTube app. So now I have to restart this phone again. Right? Come on. It's still rebooting. So I got another live stream running right now because I have to go through all this shit of restarting a phone just to end the live stream. Isn't that dumb? Isn't that stupid, YouTube? Because I'm sure, and that last one I made public, so I'm sure you guys can go to my channel and see the other one live right now that's stuck because I got to reboot this fucking phone. Streaming shouldn't be this hard, people. Streaming should not be this hard. But when you're using the incompetent app at YouTube, the incompetent fucking YouTube app, it is that fucking stupid. So I rebooted the phone. Now I gotta... What, did it go dead now? It probably just went dead. So you see, now my other stream is stuck there because I have no other way of killing it. Because this phone just had to go dead on me at the wrong fucking time, right? But you get the point. It shouldn't be this difficult to stream with the YouTube app. And it is. It's just god-awful. It's god-fucking-awful to do a live stream. And all I wanted to do was film a protest last weekend. That's all I wanted to do. And I couldn't even do that in peace. Because the phone gets twisted a little bit. Oh, you changed the orientation of your live stream. Really, YouTube? I changed the orientation of my phone just because I turned it a little bit? Really? And of course it had to go dead at the wrong fucking time. So now I got another live stream that's stuck on. Besides this one. This is the shit I gotta go through just to go live. And it shouldn't have to be this way. It just shouldn't. It's dumb. It's really fucking dumb. Now that it's rebooting, I can go into that fucking YouTube thing and end that live stream, the other one that's going. Come on. We gotta wait for the service and all that shit to go on. So now, I can go over here and I can skip. Final reminder. I didn't ask for that. So let me go in here. See? So now I can end that other live stream that's stuck. Now I just ended that other live stream that's stuck. So that was the shit that I was going through on Saturday. So, seeing that this is dead, let me switch to this now. Oh yeah, and this is another thing that's stupid. This is another stupid thing. This is another thing that's stupid about YouTube's fucking stupid shit. Wait till you see this one now. You guys are gonna love this one. So this is my tablet. Let my tablet boot up for a minute. On my tablet boot up. You're gonna love that one. Wait until I show you. Wait until I show you the situation with the tablet. You're gonna be like, "That's unfucking real," because it is. Wait until I show you YouTube's stupid app on my tablet. So, come on. Let me get the tablet on here. All right. Come on. All right. So we're going to go over here to, let me find YouTube on here. So here's YouTube on my tablet. It's right here. So we're going to go like this, and we're going to open up YouTube. And then down at the bottom of the page, just like on the mobile app, we're going to hit the plus sign, and we're going to go to Go Live. All right, so this is the, right? It gives you the shit right here, down the bottom. Gives you the shit right here down the bottom to set the fucking set up the fucking YouTube live stream. Right? Gives you all, what do you want to make it private? What do you want to make it for kids? What your location is? All this shit. This is your YouTube settings for the live stream. So you usually set that all the way up. You usually set all of that up, and then you go back to the main screen. Now on your mobile app, right down here, there's a Go Live button. Look at this shit. There is no Go Live button on my tablet. No Go Live button on my tablet. So I can't use the YouTube app to go live on this tablet. This is why I went to Niagara Falls with Mike's niece. It was so brutally cold, we weren't even in that park 20 minutes. This phone went dead. This phone went dead, okay? Within 10 minutes of us being there. Because it was so brutally cold, it killed the battery just like that. So I'm like, oh, I should be able to stream from my fucking tablet. Wrong! YouTube won't let me live stream from my tablet. Because again, when you're in here, right, and you hit the settings, there's all the settings with about making it public and making it unlisted. We'll make this one unlisted again. We'll go back over here. We'll hit next. We'll hit no, it's not made for kids. You see what's on the very bottom of my phone? You see what's on the very bottom of my phone? See that white bubble? That's a button that says Go Live on YouTube. This is the Go Live button right here, this white bubble. Okay? You can't really see the text because of the way the fucking phone is glaring too much. Hang on. I didn't just but see down there on the bottom, I'm trying to show it to you, but it's not showing it to you. The Go Live button is. The Go Live button's right there. That right under where you see no, it's not made for kids. That white box that you can't read because of the glare on the camera is the fucking Go Live button. Now let's look at the tablet. There's no Go Live button at the bottom, is there? So why am I allowed on YouTube to stream on YouTube with this? but I'm not allowed to stream on YouTube with this. Makes no fucking sense. This is a tablet that is connected to the internet. It's connected through Verizon's fucking towers, just like this fucking phone is. And as you can see, there's a go live button on the bottom of the phone. There's not a go live button on the bottom of the tablet. Which is another stupid thing about YouTube and YouTube's fucking stupidity. Then, so let's look at that other program, shall we? Because my phone's dead, so we're going to look at it on this. Okay, so there's the icon. IRL Pro right there. And here's what IRL Pro looks like, by the way. This is what it looks like. And notice how I'm moving it around and it doesn't say, oh, you changed the orientation of your live stream. Notice how I'm moving that around. And it's not doing that like YouTube does. Alright, I just want to see which one is connected. And right down here, this little play button. See this little play button? That's the go live button. So if I hit this button, we'll go live again on YouTube. Do you want to start your YouTube live stream? And that pops up on the screen. Do you want to start your YouTube live stream? And I'm going to hit yes. Now this tablet is streaming to YouTube on my 2010 account. But I can't use the fucking YouTube app for this, can I? No. You saw on the YouTube app that it was oh, let me switch cameras on this. Yeah, you can see my phone in the corner over there. And just to prove that this is live, I'm going to go to this other live stream. Right? So we're going to go over here to... Alright, let me go to my channel again. We're going to go to my channel. Now, as you all know, I got the tablet on my gay flag. You see that? I got the tablet on my gay flag in the corner over there, showing you the controller of the LED lights, right? So to prove that this tablet is live right now, but I'm gonna show it in this live stream. Watch. Okay, watch. Let's do this. Let's go desktop 2. Desktop 2. Now watch. I'm going to move it around a little bit. You'll see that move around, see? There's me moving it around. So this tablet is live. You can see me shaking it. In both my camera and on the other live stream. So it's weird that in order to go live on this tablet, I got to use a third-party app. Really, YouTube? I got to use a third-party app to use my tablet to go live. And to prove that the tablet's really live, see down here where the red button is, down here at the bottom, I'll zoom in on it again so you can see it. See right down on the bottom, there's that red dot. If I hit that red dot, the live stream that you're watching of a live stream in this room will shut off. Watch. Do you want... Would you like to pause your live stream or would you like to stop broadcast? See, there's a message right there. I'm going to hit stop broadcast. Now the tablet just went offline. And there goes YouTube on the browser. Just went off. This is the stupid shit I deal with from YouTube. And this is why YouTube makes me so angry. Why can't I live stream directly from this? It makes no sense. Why can't I live stream directly from this? Why do I gotta play fuck around and use a third-party app to live stream from this? So that's why there was only 10 minutes. There was only 1 minute and 1 minute and 10-second video of me at Niagara Falls, because I couldn't get this to live stream while I was at Niagara Falls. I couldn't get it to live stream. That's the stupidity of YouTube right there. That's the moronicness of YouTube. See, now after I took it down off my screen, then it says the live stream just ended. Unfucking believable, guys. Unfucking believable. But again, I hate to break it to you. I hate to be the... I'm tired of when I want to stream on YouTube on this format. The X disappears, then I can't restart the live stream. To end the live stream, I gotta restart the phone and then and then go back in and stop the live stream. I'm tired of every time I'm in YouTube's app and I just slightly turn the phone in my hand accidentally, it says, "Oh, you changed the orientation of your video." I shouldn't have had to restart a live stream 6 times at a protest. I shouldn't have had to. Because of YouTube's stupidity. I should not have had to do it. So, the YouTube live streaming from the YouTube app is null and void right now. Because of shrink featureation, when Prism Studio came into the equation and said, "Oh, we'll give you all kinds of features. We'll let you do this, and we'll let you do that, and we'll let you do this," with Prism Studio, and now, in order to do those same features that they originally gave you for free, is now pay me, bitch. Pay me. We want our fucking money. We're greedy now. StreamYards did the same thing. Offered a whole bunch of fucking free features for free, and then retracted them all. Where in order to use StreamYard, you gotta pay 50 fucking bucks a month. Shrink featureation. That's what I call this shit. So the bottom line is, because now I have to use a third-party app called IRL Pro. Which stands for In Real Live Pro. Because I gotta use that app And it's not directly connected to YouTube. It's an RTMP app. So that means there is a RTMP, like if I take this flashlight and put it like this between us. The RTMP is the middleman between me and you guys, the audience, being YouTube. The middleman, the flashlight middleman, cannot relay the chat. Because we're not directly connected to YouTube like this. This is directly connected to YouTube. This would be indirectly connected to YouTube. Because now we're using the middleman in the middle to connect to YouTube. Which they call an RTMP server. Okay? That's the middleman. Well, this middleman can't relay the chat. And because the trolls thought it would be a good idea to get me banned from Streamlabs, because RIL in real life, IRL Pro allows you to add the elements of the chat into the app. The fan funding apps, the fan funding widgets you can add into it. The chat widget you can add into it. But what happened? A fucking prick in the UK thought it would be a good idea to get emo banned from Stream Elements. So the one program that I could use to put the live chat back in to my mobile streams when I'm using an RTMP server like this as the middleman, I can't use because the trolls got me banned from it. That's right. I can't use Streamlabs to take the chat from you guys and go around the RTMP server and send it to me because you trolls thought it would be a good idea to get my Streamlabs account banned. So guess what that means? That was the only way I could add the chat into my mobile live streams. And you took that away from me when you got me banned. So what does this mean for you? It means no more live chat when I am mobile live streaming. That's what it means. It means you fucked yourselves, trolls. You did it to yourselves. So I don't want to hear, oh, Emo's being mean. Emo's trying to punish me and punish us. Emo is for the First Amendment. Emo supports the First Amendment, but he doesn't support the people who have an opinion that he don't agree with. So that's where he turns off the chat, because this is all the other shit I've heard in the past when I've turned off the chat. Because the YouTube mobile app is garbage, and I will not use it anymore. That's it. I'm tired of dealing with, oh, you shifted your camera so your orientation has changed. No X in the corner to end the live stream. All this other bullshit you have to enter into the fucking broadcast just to go live. I'm done using the YouTube app. So with being done, I gotta repeat this again. With being done, there will be no more chat in my mobile broadcast. Because again, when you're using an RTMP server, a middleman, there's no way to relay the chat. And I know I'm repeating myself. I know I'm... because people are going to say, Emo, you're repeating yourself over and over again. I'm trying to drive this point home. That the only way I could have added stream and chat back to my live streams is if I would have been allowed to use Streamlabs. But the trolls got me banned from it. So now there's no way to add the chat back. That's what I'm trying to tell you. There's no way to add the chat back. Now, on the other side of the equation, it's a plus for me because I can't see the live chat anyway when I'm mobile live streaming. I shouldn't be live with the phone up here on the phone up here. I'm just trying to do this. I shouldn't be up here with the phone on my phone on the dashboard and trying to read the chat. That's dangerous. I shouldn't be doing, and I'm not going to do that. Okay. If you notice, there was one time when I did a fucking live stream recently when me and Mike went out to the restaurant, and I told everybody, I said, "Oh, somebody donated to me, but I had to use it to go out to do a restaurant." The phone was sitting in the center console of the car. This is why you guys were looking up at the ceiling, kind of. Because I don't have a fucking phone holder to my fucking phone. That's another story. Emo's temper made it where Emo doesn't have a cell phone holder anymore for his phone. So that day you guys were down on the floor of the car, down on the floor. So I couldn't be like, "Oh yeah, let me look at the fucking, Lady Di says this," and the next thing you know, I have an accident and hit somebody. Okay? Yeah. That's dangerous. Okay? When I took the video of me driving on icy roads, I'm holding the fucking wheel like this, and I did a small video of me holding the phone like that, and Mike came unglued. He's like, "You know, we're in a snowstorm, goddammit. Both of your fucking hands belong on the wheel. You don't belong filming in a whole snowstorm holding one hand on the wheel and the other hand on the cell phone like I recently did." Oh, didn't you get pissed off about that?
Yes, and ignorant.
Didn't you tell me I was stupid for doing that in a snowstorm?
Yep.
So having the live chat off is a good thing. Because you can't pay attention to it, because if you pay attention to it, I'm either gonna get into an accident or I'm gonna wind up accidentally hitting somebody. Mike goes, red light, and I'm looking down at the floorboard, I'm looking at the cup holder, reading the chat, and I don't realize there's a red light into the back of a fucking car in front of me. Is that a smart thing to fucking do? Read the fucking chat and drive? No, that's dumb. So anyway, I'm glad the live chat is going to be gone from my mobile live streams. Because one, it won't be a distraction. Two, I can't fucking read it because I'm blind in one eye. I can't fucking read it anyway. This is why a lot of times when I'm mobile live streaming, I don't pay attention to the chat because I can't fucking see it. So, in my opinion, I would rather mobile live stream without the chat. So I just want to make it clear, it's not that I'm doing it to punish anybody. You know? I'm doing it because the app doesn't allow it. And the only way that I can put it back in, the other program that would allow me to put it back in, I'm banned from. And the third reason why I don't really want the fucking live chat when I'm mobile live streaming is because, again, it could be a liability. It could be a distraction. So, in my opinion, I think I'm better off without it than getting into a fucking crash. Now, everybody's going to say, Emo, why don't you have a cell phone holder? I'll give you that story. I'll give you that fucking story. I bought one of these Walmart fucking phone holders, okay? And it had this round thing, this little tiny round thing that you're supposed to fucking stick to your dashboard, and then when you stick that round thing to your dashboard, the phone holder suction cup is supposed to stick to that round disc. And every time I turned around, that fucking cell phone holder was coming detached. Whether I took the suction cup and actually put it on the windshield, or if I tried to hook it to the round thing that was glued to the dashboard, that fucking phone holder would not stay connected. It would not stay attached. The phone was always falling over. The fucking phone was constantly falling over. So about a year ago, while I was going to my fucking cancer appointment, I got fucking pissed that the phone wouldn't stay on the fucking dashboard. I took the fucking phone out of the holder, and then I rolled down the fucking window, and I threw the fucking phone out the window on the New York Thruway. I threw it out the window right near the Orchard Park exit where the Buffalo Bills stadium is. That was about a year ago. That fucking phone holder would not stay connected to where I wanted it when I put it on the fucking windshield, or I fucking put it on the fucking round disc that the fucking suction cup is supposed to hang on to. I got fucking mad with that fucking phone, and I rolled down the fucking window, and I took that fucking cell phone charger, and I went, ooh, like that. Gone on the expressway, never fucking saw it again. That's why I don't have a fucking cell phone holder in my truck. Because it pissed me off one too many times. And it got thrown out of the car window while I was doing about 80 miles an hour. On the New York Thruway, because it decided to piss me off. Yeah, that's where Emo's cell phone holder went. Gone. And I haven't bought another one. Now you know why you guys were on the floor that going out to dinner stream. Because didn't I roll down the window and throw that out the fucking window? Oh, yeah. So, everybody's going to say, Emo, what were you doing at 80 miles an hour? Everybody else goes 80 miles an hour. According to my truck says that the speedometer goes up to 110 miles an hour. 5 different times on the New York Thruway, that fucking speedometer was over 110 miles an hour in that truck. I've done it 5 fucking times. Uh-huh. Yep. That truck has hit over 100 miles an hour since I've been the owner at least 5 times. Just saying. And why did it do that? Because I had assholes on the highway that were pissing me off. So they would fucking piss me off, and then I would go around them and just fucking plank the truck as I went around them. Does Emo road rage when he's driving, Oh, yeah, Simo badly road rages when he's driving. So you think I should have a live chat going the same time I'm road raging? Come on, guys. Come on. Oh, my God. So that's where my phone holder is. Out on the side of the fucking expressway between Orchard Park and Buffalo, New York. Somewhere in that stretch of the New York State Thruway. That's where my fucking phone holder went. Because it wouldn't, no matter what I did, that suction cup would not stay on the fucking dashboard, and it just pissed me off one too many times. Rolled the window out, rolled the window down, ping, gone. And never looked back either. Oh my God. But anyways, I know I'm rambling now. It's getting on and on. I said I was going to read the chat. I still will go through the chat in a minute. There goes my fucking camera flickering again. Is that even a word? Flickering. Flickering again. I tried to say flickering, but it came out as another word. I don't know how to fucking... Maybe one of these days I'll get another phone holder one, but it won't be no 14 or 15 Walmart $1 one, because every one of those fucking under $20 fucking phone holders at Walmart, they all piss me off. So maybe that's your sign. Don't buy shit like that at Walmart. But anyways, I appreciate everybody coming in. And like I said, I'm not going to stream on both channels all the time, because like I said, that wastes notifications. That's streaming on 2 channels is just as dumb as running 2 different formats on YouTube. All these people that are using StreamYards because they're using one video in this way and one video in that way. I think it's dumb. I only did that because I wanted you guys to know that from now on in my mobile live streams, there will be no more chat. Okay? And it's not being done to piss off the trolls. It's not being done to be vindictive. It's not being done to silence the trolls' freedom of speech. I want to be clear about that. It's because the app that I'm going to be using from now on cannot relay the chat. There was a workaround to that, but unfortunately the trolls got me banned from the workaround, so I can't get it back. So I appreciate everybody tuning in and supporting the show, and hope some of my antics you found entertaining. I hope you guys had a good time. And yes, there's another protest this weekend. Don't know if I'm going to stream it on YouTube or not, haven't decided. But there's another protest this weekend. There's a massive, and I'm not saying this to bash the party. There's a massive Democrat movement in my area. Massive Democrat movement in my area. There is a massive anti-Donald Trump movement in my area. And what these guys have been doing is every month since Donald Trump got back into office, is every month these guys have been going down to the city park once a month and protesting once a month. And they're angry at Donald Trump for a lot of shit. They're really mad at Donald Trump for a lot of shit. I'm pissed at Donald Trump. Okay? Now, to make this clear, one more time for the trolls. Yes, I voted for Donald Trump. But 10 days after his inauguration, when he was back in office, he was pissing me off by shitting on the homosexuals again, and shitting on the homosexuals whether they could be in the military, and shitting on this organization, and shitting on that organization. Yeah. I would say by January, I think it was less than that. I will say by January 30th of last year, I was no longer a Trump supporter. And now I feel like a fucking complete asshole voting for him to be in office again. I feel like a complete fucking asshole for voting him in again. So I'm not as nasty as these guys who are fucking these Democrats and anti-Trump movement that we got going on. And it's not just here. It's in other cities around the country. There are organizations at least once a month protesting the Donald Trump organization, the Donald Trump presidency. So their regular protest is scheduled for this Saturday. The only reason why we were protesting last weekend is because of the Renee Gold shooting, or Renee Good, or however you say her name. The Renee Good shooting. I think it's good. That was an emergency protest. That wasn't their normal planned one. That was their one where they said they were pissed off at ICE and they were protesting of the killing and execution of Renee Good. That's what last week's protest was about. It wasn't one of their regular scheduled ones. It was like an emergency protest where they got mad and they said, we better go down there and we better show that what happened with ICE was not good. And that's what the meaning of last weekend's protest. But the regular bashing Trump protest is this Saturday. Just to let everybody know. I haven't decided if I'm going to live stream it or not. I go there with my camera and I put it on my local access channel. I go there as press. I go there as independent journalism, independent media. I don't go there because I pick a side. I don't go in there to, to rebel rouse and heckle the protesters. I go there to record what's going on. And then I post the videos on my certain Facebook account that's linked to that. I add the video up there as a reel. And then it gives them exposure locally in the community. That's what I do it for. And the second reason why I do it for is we've heard of protests erupting and becoming violent. And that's the other reason why I go down there. Because if a fight breaks out, or if violence breaks out, I hope I can get it on camera. And whoever the troublemakers are who assaulted somebody or possibly red roms somebody at the protest, hopefully I can get that video and then that person can be prosecuted for starting a fight at the protest. So that's another reason why I go down there. I do it as impartial media. I actually sold one video last weekend. One of my videos of the protest. One of the news stations paid me $55 on Stringer. Stringer's an app where you can record local things in your area. And you upload them to this app and this website. And if a news organization is looking for video, Ghostwriter used to do this. If they're looking for video and the news organization decides to use your video, they'll pay you $55. So one of my short live streams from the 2010 account was on the news. My first time of ever selling footage to the news. I was like, oh my God. And you can do that too. The app is called Stringer, okay? But there's an E missing. Because you would think Stringer is spelled Stringer. That's the way your brain is going to want to spell it, okay? But there's no E in it. It's String, and then the letter R. So when you hear the name Stringer, you think it's ER at the end of it. But it's really string, the word string, and the letter R at the end of it. And you sign up for that app. And if one of the news organizations, the news stations in your area will send out requests. There's an event happening within 10 miles of you. If you're willing to go film that event, this channel over here will pay you X number of dollars for the footage. So sometimes they'll request you to do it. They'll say, well, there's a Trump rally at such and such. Go to the Trump rally and get us all the footage of the Trump rally you can, and if we use your footage, we'll pay you for it. Okay? Sometimes they'll send out a request like that. Or you could just be going to the Trump rally yourself, put it up there on the app, and if the news comes along that and says, oh, somebody really was at the Trump rally. Okay, let's pay this guy to use his footage on the news. That's how a lot of these 1A auditors get on the news. So that's an app that if you want to make money filming shit, accidents, press conferences, protests, you need to get the Stringer app. And I'll spell it again. String, and the letter R, no E, okay? And it's called Stringer, okay? With no E. You gotta remember to take the E out when you're looking for it. So, that's a great big ball of wax. Oh yeah, let's go through the chat. Shall we? Let's go through the chat in the 2010 account. Music Biz says hi. And then they were telling me no sound. That's right. At the beginning of the live stream, I had no sound. No, I don't dye my hair. But I can answer that question a little bit more. Everybody says, why is your beard and everything multiple different colors? Because there's this skin pigment condition, okay? It's called vitiligo, okay? Where some people have lighter patches of skin and darker patches of skin, okay? So if I was to shave this off, you would see that my face is, the pigment in my face is all fucked up. So depending on where the beard grows from which part of the face, the vitiligo also fucking controls the hair growth. Okay? So that's why my beard is in multiple colors, is because of vitiligo. You'll be able to see it. You'll be able to see what I'm talking about. How my face has light and dark pigment issues. You'll be able to see that in the spring. And the reason why I say you'll be able to see that in the spring is because I'm tired of this. This is gotta go. I'm going to leave it until the end of the winter, and then when summer gets here, I'm shaving this off again. It's too big. It's out of control. I go to zip up my coat gets caught in my fucking beard. It's like, oh my god, I can't do it anymore. I go to bite food, I get fucking hair in my mouth because this is all too big as I'm trying to fucking eat. I know it sounds disgusting, but it needs to be cut. But I'm doing it in the spring. I've already planned to get rid of it in the spring, and then I'll show you, the different pigments of my face when I shave it off. Okay, and because of that, that's what causes the fucking light and dark in my beard. Because why would I dye parts of it and then leave the rest fucking gray? That's dumb. That's stupid. So no, I don't dye the beard. Okay. All right. All right, so I'm reading the chat. Oh, Trunk Monkey was in there. I see Trunk Monkey was in there. See, but I haven't really noticed it. I noticed somebody said that I was self-loading and shit. I wasn't really paying attention to that one, but I see it. I'm not booting anybody from the chat. All these, all these, I don't really see anything. Yeah, them phone holders are made in China. I know. And when you buy shit at Walmart, they're fucking really, really, really cheaply made. They don't hold up. They're really, really, really awful. Okay, so like I said, I just ran through the chat quickly. I only saw that one question, but I read everything else that everybody else said. I didn't see anybody being bad or naughty. I didn't ban anybody from the 2010 chat. So you guys will be on the next home live stream when I'm on the computer. I didn't ban any of you guys. You'll be able to come back in and chat again. Okay, just so you know. All right, let's go to the emo howling wolf one. Oh, Bruce from Down Under. Yeah, I've been wanting to speak to Bruce from Down Under. Somebody retracted their fucking messages. Lady Di was in there. How are you doing? I see her in there. Somebody says, say it ain't so, emo. See, I'm going back. I'm taking the time to read what you said. Somebody said, LOL. Somebody said, that's funny, yo. Ha ha. Dang, man. That's pretty interesting. What are you smoking? Somebody said something about my voice. And then it says, correct, nice. Okay, so I read that one. Oh, no, there's more. All right, and Lady Dice says 73s, you and Mike. And Ernest says, woohoo, that's me. See, so I did go back and read the chat. Okay, I did do that because I didn't want to exclude anybody today. Yep, and Ernest just said nice videos too. Okay, I'm gonna jump out of here. You guys take care, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Okay? And no, I'm not gonna be streaming on both channels all the time. I just wanted to get the word out that on my mobile live streams, I'm not gonna have chat anymore. Okay? No more chat with my mobile. All right? But we will always have chat when I'm here at the house. I will make sure it's always on when I'm here at the house to compensate for it not being on the mobile broadcast, okay? Just to let everybody know. So again, the app that I'll be using from now on is called IRL Pro. It's not a direct connection to YouTube. It's an RTMP connection to YouTube, so it can't relay the chat. But if you're under 1,000 subs, you might want to check it out, because if you're able to live stream on a computer and you're not able to live stream on the YouTube app yet, because every time you go to live stream on the YouTube app, it says, sorry, you don't have 1,000 subscribers. Yeah, you can do it as a workaround. So basically what you would do is you have to do this on a browser, because I don't know how to do it on YouTube, on the YouTube app. But if you're on a desktop and you hit the create button and you go to go live, and you hit the go live button, this is for the people who have it set up where you can go live when you're home on a computer. It will say, when you're on the computer, it will say go live from your camera or go live from your broadcasting software. You want to hit the bottom choice that says go live from your broadcasting software. After you hit the go live, then it says you want to use your phone or you want to use your broadcasting software. Hit go to broadcasting go to broadcasting software. When you open up that page, you'll see a window that looks like YouTube when you're on a desktop. Where the video normally goes, where the YouTube video goes, it's blank, and it says, please connect the source to the live stream. To the right of that, you'll have the chat in the normal place. Below that, below the video when you're on that page, you will have an RTMP URL. And underneath the RTMP URL on that page, you will also have a stream key. That's all starred out. It looks like stars all the way across the stream key. And then it says you can either copy it or you can hit the little eyeball icon, and it will let you see what the stream key is. When you're on that page, what you want to do to your IRL Pro app is you want to take the RTMP link that says RTMP YouTube, etc., 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 etc. At the end of that RTMP link, you want to hit a /. Then you want to copy your stream key to your clipboard. Then you go back to where you... So basically you need to do this in a notepad. You go to your YouTube settings, you copy the RTMP stream URL, the YouTube for RTMP to YouTube. Then you put a / in. Okay? Then you go and copy your stream key. And you put your stream key at the end of at the very end of where you copied and pasted the first part. The RTMP link. So in other words, it should look like RTMP, the server name of YouTube.com, /, and your stream key. All as one long fucking thing. The two fucking things put together as one long address. email it to yourself. And then take that and put it in your IRL live streaming app. And that's all you need to do. And your YouTube is now linked to that thing. I mean, it sounds like a pain in the ass. It is a pain in the ass to do it. I would love to show you how to do it, but if I go on that page, everybody on my page right now would get my stream key. So I can't show it to you. Let me see. Let me see if I can fake it a little bit. So go live. And then go over to stream. I don't know if it will show me. Use encoder settings. So basically it would look like this. Okay, I'll show you what I'm talking about. So you go to your page on YouTube, and you would copy the RTMP link into either an email or a notepad or whatever the fuck you're using. You would copy. I would recommend copying it into an email. So you copy it into an email. And your YouTube and the RTMP for everybody on YouTube looks like this. Okay? This is what it looks like. That's what the RTMP looks like. Okay? Looks like that. That's YouTube's main server right there. So what you would do after you got that, after you copied and pasted that into a notepad, you would then go in and copy and paste your string key. Right? You would go in there, copy and paste your string key, and add it to the end of where it says live too. If you get where I'm going with this. Okay? So that would be YouTube's main thing. So then what you would do after you copied that main address, you would go / and whatever your string key would be. So whatever your string key is in that information where you got this URL, you would just basically go like this. Let's say this was your string key. Okay? And it won't be all X's like that. It will be letters and numbers and everything else. It'd be all kinds of letters and numbers and like that. It would be letters and numbers and so forth. It wouldn't be X's. It'd be like uppercase, lowercase, $, exclamation point. You know, it would have it. You know, like having a super password where you have like $signs in it and hashtags and stars and underscores. It wouldn't be just all X's like that. Then you wouldn't, but your RTMP URL for YouTube / whatever your string key is, send it to yourself in an email. Then copy and paste that whole thing and throw it into your RIL Pro app on your phone or tablet or wherever the fuck you put it in there. Put it in as all one piece. Label it as YouTube. Give it, because you got to put a name at the top of it. You got to put a before you above where you put this in, it says name this destination. So you would put YouTube and whatever your channel name is, so you don't get it confused. If you have more than one YouTube channel, you would copy and paste YouTube's fucking full RTMP URL plus the string key where the X's are in this example into RIL Pro. Save it. Go back to the main window. Hit the little tiny play button icon in the middle of the screen of your app, and voila, you will go live using RIL Pro. That's how you put your string key in. Okay? It's a little complicated. It's an Android thing. This is also an Android program. I don't know what the equivalent of IRL Pro is for a Mac. I don't know what the equivalent. I'm sure there's an app that's similar to it, but I don't know what the name of it is because I don't use Macintosh products. To me, Apple and Macintosh products are just so overrated. They're so goddamn expensive, and well, I'll put it the way that the trolls put it. Well, Emo, you're just a bottom feeder living on the government dime. Well, just a bottom feeder living on the government dime can't afford an iPhone. Sorry, not sorry. And I don't. And then there's this guy on YouTube by the name of Rosman Group, who works on Apple products like fucking laptops and things. He used to work on cell phones at one time. Doesn't do them anymore. And he tries to fix people's Macintosh laptops and computers. And fucking Apple just makes it impossible for Louis Rodman Roseman to get fucking the parts to fix these things because they don't want they don't want people fixing these things. Apple wants you. Oh, your iPhone just broke. Okay, go buy a new one. That's what Apple is. They care about you replacing shit instead of fixing the shit you already have. So, I just don't like the way Apple does business. Apple shit to me is just too fucking expensive. I don't like the way they won't work with you to give you the right to repair your own shit. Or have Lewis work on your shit. You know? So look up Rosman Group on YouTube. You'll see what I'm talking about. And he's constantly fighting with Apple. So, I don't know. I just don't like the way Apple does business. That's why I don't have any Apple products. I just don't like the way they do business. I'm sorry, I don't like the way they do business. So I have, and I've always been an Android guy. I will continue to be an Android guy. That's just the way I roll with it. So if you're looking for where is URL Pro in a Apple product or an iPhone, I can't tell you. I can't tell you because I just don't use that stuff. And I'm not even going to try to, if it's, I believe the saying goes, oh, that's above my pay grade. If I don't know what the hell I'm doing when it comes to certain products, I'm not going to tell you how to do shit on certain products. Because that's like above my pay grade. Okay? To put it that way. So, I don't like Apple products. I'm just being honest. Alright, let me get out of here. Alright. We'll catch everybody later. I'm looking at the chat one more time before I end it. Okay. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you coming in. Stay safe, everybody.